Farah has been preoccupied, and I'm sure there's something weighing on his mind. If I were a gambling man, and I don't know a pilot who isn't, I bet it has to do with the runner who brought today's orders. He'd just come from the Somme, his shredded uniform a blood-soaked sponge. Like good soldiers, we're waiting to be called there as we continue to obediently patrol Metz. The sole Fokker in front of us wasn't much of a reason for being here. Since there was 4 of us and 1 of him, we were obliged not to fire. Yet I had a funny feeling he wasn't alone. Farah is chewing through a lot of cigars these days. We seldom see his face without a helmet of dark brown smoke. Last night at dinner, the stench nearly made me sick. According to our latest orders, there's an old stone bridge at Metz that the Germans have heavily barricaded as a crossing point for supplies to the front. This morning, we're off to bomb it. No one but a pilot knows how good it feels to see an enemy bridge collapse. Nor can anyone but a pilot know how frightening it is to see an enemy bridge buttressed by anti-aircraft guns. This morning's mission to bomb the train station at Sarahberg will mark our final foray in this sector. Farah has given the word that we're packing it in and heading to the Somme, to a new aerodrome near the town of Amiens. Will I miss our tidy little bastion here at Luxeuil? No more than a fox misses his den after it's been ravaged by hounds. Au revoir, Verdun. Spotting the Sarahberg train station, I knew that HQ was using our leverage to cut off the transport of German troops. Bombing it was key to opening the lines so we could move to new terrain. Christ, Farah is some kind of slave driver. Kept us up all night pitching camp at Amiens after a 5-day base move, half of it marching through rain and mud. I certainly don't envy the trench rats. Patrolling over the Somme for the first time today. Farah has instructions to let our presence be known here. If we bring down a Fokker or two, that ought to do the job. Outnumbered by one, we spotted a recently commissioned Albatross along with a trio of Eindeckers. The time was right to see how Germany's new biplane would fight. Big headlines in the newspaper. Romania has declared war on Austria-Hungary. Then Italy declared war on Germany, and Germany declared war on Romania. Nice of the Italians to join us. Meanwhile, we're off to strafe the Somme trenches. Not sure how this kind of mission is supposed to go, but I'm about to get some on-the-job training. Flying low on the horizon, I got my first good look at the putrid trenches from above. Seeing the hordes under siege in their mud prison, I gave thanks for having made it into the Air Corps. Got my first letter from home today. The post certainly takes its time. Mother says she hopes I'll be home for Christmas. While that's still a long way off, I have serious doubts. Maybe Christmas 1917. Our nosy neighbours across the line are now keeping a steady stream of balloons looking over the Somme from St. Quentin. We're going to make sure they come down ahead of schedule. The misty banks of the Somme came into view with a duo of plump eavesdroppers. Also in view were two ravenous Eindeckers below them. I wasn't in any mood to help their pilots earn the blue max,